Shuangsu says, "The birth of a man is the birth of his sorrow. The longer he lives, the more stupid he becomes, because his anxiety to avoid unavoidable death becomes more and more acute. What bitterness! He lives for what is always out of reach. His thirst for survival in the future makes him incapable of living in the present." It is that simple. Recognize that the longing is real. Longing to get back home is real. It is not your making. It is a part of the design of life. The thirst is there, the desire is there. But if you do not realize that this thirst is to simply come back to the present moment and be in the present, you will miss it altogether. You will start manifesting this desire to come back home in the world of ideas. You will start searching for certainty in the world. You will start searching for power in the world. You will start fighting with the world to get what you want. All that you're searching for, all the qualities, all that you're desiring for, eventually are the same qualities that either take you inward or outward. Certainty, freedom from fear, freedom from pain and suffering. These are the same things that you're searching for on the inside as well as on the outside. The only difference is, on the outside, there is no way of getting to them, because these things are deep subjective experiences. You can only find it within you. On the outside, you will only be given an impression that you are getting all these things. The world is a mirage that gives you an impression that you're getting closer and closer to that thing that you're searching for. But it knows the moment it gives it to you, there's no need for the world. So it never gives it to you. Ask for happiness, it will give you a path. It will say, take this path, it will lead to happiness. But the only condition is you have to walk this path all your life. You cannot stop anywhere. That is the deception of life. It gives you ways. Whatever it is you're asking for, it will find a path for you. With just one condition. You have to keep on walking. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Because it cannot give you anything in actuality, because it is a world of dreams. It's a world of lie. It's an error. It's a glitch. It's a mistake. How can error give you a glimpse of the truth? What you're searching for is actually a glimpse of the truth. In your quest for certainty, in your quest for happiness, in your quest for freedom, you are basically searching for your home. You're searching for that place where you came from. You're searching for a pure, unfiltered, direct experience of your own being. You're just wanting to be without the burden of human. You are a human being, but human is what is blocking you from experiencing the being. The world is a pure manifestation of human. Wherever you go, whatever you do, it is only your human desires that are fulfilled. Your being is still hungry. Your being is still thirsty. In fact, the more the human is given, the less the being feels. because it can see the stupidity more clearly. If two people both are poor, it is perfectly all right. If one starts becoming rich, that is where the problem is. When you go outside into the world, your human element becomes richer and richer, with nothing real, nothing truly nourishing. It's just a decoration. It is just a show. Now, your real being sits and watches this every day, and it sinks deeper and deeper. Because now you have to get rid of all that, so much more additional burden that you have picked up to come back to the being. But on the inside, it is exactly the opposite. On the inside, your being becomes more and more important. Your being begins to expand. Your human element becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. When that day comes, when your being becomes the center of your life, you can play with human as much as you want. Human is a toy. Human experiences are momentary, fleeting glimpses of excitement. Ultimately, it is the being that is your permanent state. I, the yogi who developed by his practices, know that outer hindrances are but a shadow show, and the phantasmal world a magic play of mind unborn. By looking inward into the mind is seen mind nature without substance, intrinsically void. Through meditation in solitude, the grace of the succession gurus and the teaching of the great Naropa are attained. The inner truth of the Buddha should be the object of meditation. To the great divine lineage I belong, with innumerable yogis great as all space. When in one's own mind one ponders on the original state of mind, illusory thoughts of themselves dissolve into the realm of Dharmadhatu. Neither afflictor nor afflicted can be seen. Exhaustive study of the sutras teaches us no more than this. Now, this is the wealth of human knowledge. All the yogis of the past, all the meditators of the past, the teachers of the past, have spoken about something extraordinarily simple. They have already shown you the way. Nothing is hidden. But it's because what you are searching for is something entirely different from what they are wanting to give. They are invisible to you. Unless you make a conscious effort to go and find them and their teachings and their message and see yourself as an inseparable part of this human lineage, this lineage of wisdom, you will be a wandering ghost, moving from one experience to another, searching and longing never to find yourself. The way to getting back to your true self is to find those who know the way, who know the path. You can just ask now, how do I get back? What is the method? What is the path? And once you are given the instructions on how to get there, no other thought, no other desire should supersede this desire to get back home. Yes, you can play once in a while. You will continue to desire. You will continue to create on the outside. But you're also making a conscious effort to get back. Eventually, that is what leads to all that you're searching for. Peace of mind, contentment, bliss, joy, which you cannot find on the outside. And what is this state? How would you know as you're nearing it what would the experience feel like? It would be the experience of purity, experience of clarity, the experience of some of the dust being removed. As little bit of dust is removed, things become clearer. Clarity is how you know that you're moving in the right direction. If you're moving in the wrong direction, things will become more confusing. It will become more chaotic. The pain will be a lot more. But when you start moving closer to the truth, you know something is getting lighter. The burden on your spirit, the burden on your being is being reduced. The world of concepts and the world of ideas are beginning to clarify themselves. Now you're able to see the underlying connection between all things. You are able to see the underlying essence of your religion connected to your neighbor's religion. You are able to see how everything is connected by truth and how in error we miss the truth and we start revolving around lies. You will begin to see beyond the dust of religion, beyond the dust of science, beyond the dust of philosophy, beyond the dust of human language and human creation. You will begin to see there is a truth that is waiting to shine through all of us. If only we can just find a way to rub our own being till little bit of that error is clear. Instead of criticizing, instead of complaining, instead of glorifying all the things that we have been given without knowing why, without wanting it. If you can search for the common connection between things, conflict is only on the surface. Underneath, there is a layer of oneness connecting everything. And you are a part of that oneness. In your quietest moments, when you are least bit bothered about what's happening on the outside, when there is no desire disturbing you, when there are no thoughts tormenting you, you are that oneness. As you get closer, the world begins to clarify itself. That is what is recognized as intelligence, wisdom, knowledge. Without wanting to know anything about the world, you are beginning to know. You are only wanting to know about yourself. That is revealing the truth of the world. It is only a matter of time before you get to the ultimate truth, the truth of your being.